designed, say, by Apple in Cupertino in California, will be made in Taiwan, then packaged into something that's going to end up in an iPhone in the Philippines. That chip then makes its way to China, where it gets plugged into an iPhone. That iPhone then gets on a plane and gets sold in Europe, or maybe even comes back to Cupertino and gets sold in the Apple store. So the semiconductor supply chain is arguably one of the most complex and widely geographically spread supply chains in the world.
From Beijing's perspective, US sanctions are a way to keep China at the bottom end of the supply chain, forever stuck as a low-tier manufacturing hub. That's why China is determined to become self-sufficient and is shifting into its highest gear. During its annual NPC meeting in 2021, President Xi Jinping pledged $1.4 trillion to accelerate their tech industry and become totally independent from foreign technology.
One of the announcements that we've seen come out since the NPC has been SMIC, China's top chip maker, signing an agreement to build a $2.5 billion semiconductor foundry or manufacturing plant with Shenzhen's government. And I think you'll see more of those private-public partnerships where a private giant or entity such as SMIC drives more efficient private capital into national objectives.
SMIC, or Semiconductor Manufacturing International Corporation, is China's largest foundry. Although it's still decades behind Taiwan's TSMC, China has shown its ability to throw money and human resources at the development of mega projects. TSMC has shown it takes much more than capital and human resources. It takes time.
So TSMC was founded in 1987, and it has spent more than 30 years in developing and creating its own manufacturing technology. One of Taiwan's best paying industry is the semiconductor industry. So with that incentive, a lot of school children would see the electrical engineering or anything that's related to the semiconductor manufacturing as their top choice when they decide on which university departments they want to go to. So in the US, you have students choosing to study computer science or other subjects that would be more related to the skills that big tech companies like Google or Amazon require.
To counter the lack of talent in the field, China's been recruiting talent from abroad, which has been controversial in Taiwan and the US, considering China's history of taking intellectual property.